3 years into the French and Indian War, the French army assembled on Lake Champlain. They planned to move south to Fort William Henry and eliminate the British presence in the region. Montcalm spent the late spring and early summer of 1757 building his army and recruiting Indian allies. The news of his success at Oswego had traveled far and greatly aided his efforts.
Canoe loads of Indians arrive every day. The number that come from the far west now passes 1,000. Some are from a nation so far away that no Canadian interpreter understands their language.
Throughout the first half of July, the French forces moved for Carillon. At Fort William Henry, Lieutenant Colonel Monroe was eager for more information on the French movements. On July 22nd, he ordered Colonel John Parker, his regiment, the New Jersey Blues, and about 50 men from the New York Regiment on a reconnaissance mission down Lake George. By the end of the day, 300 men and more than 20 whaleboats had navigated through the small islands of the Narrows and camped for the night. Their presence on the lake did not go unnoticed. News of the British flotilla reached Carillon, and a party was sent to intercept them. The following morning, as the British whaleboats approached Sabbath Day Point, French allied Indians slipped canoes into the lake. By the time the British colonials realized the attack, it was too late.
The enemy no sooner saw them at hand than terror caused them even to drop their arms. It ceased to be a conflict and became only a flight. In an instant, they were seen pulling in the greatest haste for the bank, while some, to reach there sooner, threw themselves into the water for the purpose of swimming.
The Indians jumped into the water and speared them like fish. The English, terrified by the shooting, the sight, the cries, and the agility of these monsters, surrendered almost without firing a shot.
Only 4 of the whaleboats were able to escape. The Indians captured nearly 200 prisoners. The rest were drowned or killed.
The enemy referred to the disasters of that day in terms which mock equally their grief and surprise. They candidly acknowledged the greatness of their loss. It would have been difficult indeed to disprove it in the slightest.
This attack came to be called the Sabbath Day Point Massacre.